Action! And welcome back to Bleacher Bum TV, episode 2. I'm your host, Carl. And as I've said before, this is a live in-studio show brought to you by Barstool Sports Chicago, Danny Lance on the ones and two. And of course, our local salty neighborhood correspondent, Danny Conrad, will be joining us in a little bit. But first, some announcements for Bleacher Bum TV. This is exciting. I like weekly announcements. A sponsor coming next week. How about that? It takes a village, guys. We're already sponsored. It's coming next week. I'll give you a hint. TasteRealChicago.com for all your jarred muffaletta needs. That's right. Jimmy Graziano coming down the pipeline, making Bleacher Bum TV happen. Keep your eyes peeled. Episode 3 should be big, but today is episode 2, and we look fucking good. We look so good, I'm ready to make a promise right now to this entire studio audience. I'm like Oprah, except I'm Carl and significantly broke. If we get 500 more subscribers to our YouTube channel, which you can subscribe here by clicking this link, we're going to get Bleacher Bum shirts. I talked to our sales team, our merch team. They were like, if you guys can get more subscribers, we get shirts. What do you guys think? A Bleacher Bum shirt sounds good. Look good, feel good, play good. And on that note, the Chicago Cubs, we look fucking good. Let's get into it, guys. Can I get some standings, some NL Central standings? I want these to materialize like majestically and sexy. Thank you. I have the standings in front of me. On top. At the start of this year, everybody thought the Cubs would get absolutely waxed to start the season. The Milwaukee Brewers come to town. They got some great starting pitching. And what do we have here? We have a graphic that says the Chicago Cubs are on top in the National League Central. Now, I told you guys, I thought this could be a wild card team. Don't make me start teasing division championship. They play fucking hard. And more importantly, let's talk about the starting pitching. Kyle Hendricks, this is a bounce back year for Kyle Hendricks. I've said that forever. Kyle Hendricks will bounce back this year. You don't pitch as bad as you did last year and then not come back and bounce back this year. Kyle Hendricks is solid as you could ask for against Corbin Burns. And where's Goldilocks at? Can I get a Nico Horner check? This guy, big home run against Corbin Burns. We were going crazy. Stay tuned. We have some opening day footage. But right now, I want to talk about the starting pitching. I want to talk about Justin Steele. I want to talk about 4 homegrown pitchers going out game 2 of the season and shutting out the Milwaukee Brewers. Brandon Woodruff, he's a bad dude. He got his ass kicked. The energy, the excitement is through the roof. And if we're talking energy and vibes, let's talk Marcus Stroman. I mean, what a debut for him at Wrigley Field. He said he was nervous, too. He said being around all the people in the stadium, the fans at Wrigley, that's why he signed with the Cubs. And, of course, I would have liked to see him go longer. Everybody's saying 5 innings wasn't enough. Fuck this Jesse Chavez bum. Don't say that. That's mean. Don't say that about Jesse Chavez. Our relievers have to pitch this year, guys. I don't care if they're good or bad. They have to pitch this year. Jesse Chavez, he's a quality veteran. I'm not going to say he's the best, but he's a quality veteran. So what? He fucked up the 6th inning against the Milwaukee Brewers. We're 2-1 instead of 3-0. But let there be no doubt the Chicago Cubs team could be 3-0 as we sit here Monday and off day going into the Pittsburgh Pirates. And if we're going to give anybody credit for why the Cubs played so well, it's not just the starting pitching, it's the outfielders. These are probably the best outfielders in Major League Baseball. Don't throw anything at me. How is my duck? A little too aggressive? Can you throw something at me? I want to work on my duck here. They're the best. Don't throw your phone. Okay. I mean, the phone. This is a nice phone. This is Danny. Danny's willing to throw his phone for content. Here, I'm going to place this right here. Our outfielders are so fucking good. Off the top of my head, 11 for 23. Okay, this is Ian Happ, Jason Hayward, and Seiya. 11 for 23. 7 walks against 7 strikeouts. I'm still going off the top of my head. I'm not. I'm back to the notes. 10 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Nothing but veteran leadership from these guys. Seiya Suzuki looks unbelievable. He could be the steal of the offseason. The guy looks so solid. Line drives everywhere, little bloop singles here and there. Plays a solid right field, which means Jason Hayward can shift over to center field, which means Ian Happ can play left field every day, which means we basically have a normal functioning outfield for the first time since, I'm not going to say his name. I will. Since Albert Almora once roamed center field for the Chicago Cubs. I'm going to say these 3 guys really stand out. They make me very happy. If we can get this level of production, and yes, if we can get Ian Happ to hit 730, he is hitting 730 right now, over an entire 162, I like our chances in the long run. That's the type of meatball analysis you get this early in the season, guys. I do want to take a second, though, because I'm mad. How am I doing? I'm on a fucking roll here. This is Bleacher Bum TV. This is what you guys can expect. Again, subscribe to this link. Milwaukee, you're hitting us too many times. I've had enough. Wilson Contreras has had enough. 10 times you've drilled Wilson Contreras last 31 games we've played against each other. And I think going back to 2020, that was the 53rd time a Cubs or Brewers player was drilled in competition. And I don't fucking like it. It's not the health and the safety risk and all that stuff. It's just the Cubs. We've been getting our fucking asses kicked by these people for many years now. Many years Milwaukee has tap danced all over our fucking proverbial graves in this division, and I have personally had enough. Now, Wilson Contreras, yes, he crowds the plate. He's a right-handed hitter who dives and looks to the outer half, and you would too if you had his bat speed, hand-eye coordination, fucking barrel control. But what does that mean? When you look away, you're going to get pitched inside. Wilson Contreras gets drilled all the time. How mad do I want to be about this? As mad as it takes to get the Milwaukee Brewers off my fucking back. Seriously. So if this gets the guys fired up and Jason Hayward running in from center field when they had the altercation, because that's what it is. It's an altercation. It's not a fight. Danny will show you a real fight. He's from St. Pat's. Speaking of Danny, speaking of a real fight, let's get in a good mood, guys. We're in a great mood. We went to opening day. This is what Bleacher Bum TV is all about. We're out in the neighborhood. We had a blast. This is a special opening day for me. It starts with WGN. Then it proceeds over to ESPN 1000 at Old Crow. Danny, were there? It was a blast. Danny was there. I was there. Lance was there. Hannah was there. We went to opening day. We're going to take you guys behind the scenes now. This is what it's like. We're going to have good vibes rolling around Wrigleyville all season long. I almost didn't fuck it up, but I did. Take it away.
Action on the red line, going up to Addison. Everybody knows it's opening day. Vibes are high. Vibes are super high. Murphy's Bleachers, a little after 7 a.m. Go see my guy Pat Tomasulo just on a dog walk. And nervous. Live TV, guys. We out here. Let's go. So hopefully, if he is a Cub for the rest of the year, you know what that means. You're in contention. We want to welcome. All right, just got done. First time WGN Live TV experience. A lot of people said it went well. Murphy's staple. We got our Murphy's stop in. It's opening day. We still got a lot of other bars to go to. Are you all bedroom? You I am. First Miller Lights of the season. Been a huge day here on Clark Street, Murphy's Bleachers, Old Crow, opening day, a little foreplay action. I'm at the golf stuff. About to go to opening day, Wrigley Field, we're going to be in the bleachers. This is a big weekend. Action, doors about to close, doors about to close. Let me give you an elevator pitch. Between the time this door closes. All right, until it opens again, Cubs going to go to the playoffs. Here's why. Mets trash. They're going to beat the Cardinals. They're going to rise to the occasion. Obviously, the Brewers are the Brewers are good, but the Reds are down, and the fucking Pirates are down big time. Suzuki's a big acquisition. Madrigal's going to have a fucking huge year. Stroman's going to win the Cy Young. Cubs going to the playoffs. How'd I do? Done! Woo! That's an elevator pitch. Get your own fucking elevator.
Elevator? I hardly know her.
Dave Suzuki just got home. Don't say see it at home, don't say see it at home, don't say see it at home.
Can we get one more hot dogs?
How many?
No, just a call.
Let's go! Nico Warner, a lot of people said can't slug.
Yo, did you hear Seiya Suzuki's walk-up song from Imagine Dragons? Do you like Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, I love them.
Imagine dragging these balls over your face.
Hope it tastes like this mustard.
Imagine Dragons.
Nothing wrong with liking a little nuts across your face.
Tom Ricketts' favorite band, let the record show. Opening day, that's the type of stuff you're going to expect from Bleacher Bum TV.
Yeah, a couple of responsible beers on the clock, mixing it up at Old Crow. That's what you're going to get from us, right?
Okay, we're in the neighborhood. We're just down Clark Street. Bleacher Bum TV. It's coming to a local bar near you. Speaking of which, I've got some questions here. They wanted our expert authority. Let's start with Sam I Am. Sammy B13 wants to know the best places for nachos.
I mean, are we talking worldwide or Wrigleyville?
I would imagine that this is for Wrigleyville, but the fact he doesn't specify makes me a little, like, take it open-ended. Is there a place in Edison Park you like?
You know what? My old answer for Wrigleyville would be the Taco Bell, out of just pure respect to the institution. I haven't got a new nacho place yet, just out of respect. I'm like a widow. I'm not ready to move on yet, so I'm still going Taco Bell. Thanks a lot, Tom Ricketts.
I'm going to throw my hat in the ring for Irish Oak. Irish Oak doesn't get nearly the love it deserves.
It doesn't, you know what? I got to say, Irish Oak doesn't sound like a very good nacho place, but I guess I'll take your word for it.
You got to trust them. They know how to melt cheese, that's for sure. And where do you stand on your favorite power rank nacho ingredients right now off the top of your head? What's the most important one?
I'm going to go with jalapenos, obviously. Looking for a good jalapeno every time you get a nacho. Then next I'm going to go tomatoes. And then last but not least, you need a little juice in there, so I'll go some... oh shit! No, you need cheese. You need cheese.
I mean,
too.
Obviously you need cheese. Do you shred it or do you melt it?
These are important questions.
Do you shred or melt it, Danny?
Melt. Got to melt. Shred. What is that?
Well, a guy pours. What about league of sprinkles?
Just
It's a big sprinkle.
uncooked nachos. No, I'm going melted cheese.
How do you say the cheese? Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
That is the best cheese. The quesadilla cheese.
Quesadilla cheese. You
Comes
get
in
it.
the red Supremo bag.
I get it from the Jewel. I get it from the deli. How do you get back?
No,
Yeah.
you ask him to sharpen extra
Yeah,
thin.
I put it on sandwiches.
This fucking guy. Okay, let's stay sharp. Let's stay on the same track. I said Irish Oak, right? Okay, I said Irish Oak. Is Guthrie's the move for an off-beaten path post-game? Guthrie's on Addison. I think it's out a little bit by Southport. You got to go for a little bit of a walk. Maybe racing. I don't know.
That's a little past my walking distance when it comes to Wrigley, but rumor around town is they have a lot of board games. Is that true? Can't find many board game bars around here. You're looking to fuck your friends up in Scrabble, then yeah, I guess Guthrie's would be the spot. You're more of a veteran of that bar. You tell me.
I like Guthrie's a lot. I think it's good that it came back. Some local ownership ponying up the cash to save it from COVID. Fuck you, COVID. Have we made that stance clear on Bleacher Bum TV yet?
We're an anti-COVID podcast.
We are anti-COVID. Should you call us a podcast?
Yeah, I don't know. Show.
This is a live in-studio show, and we are anti-COVID.
COVID.
But Guthrie's, we're pro-Guthrie's. Or they're going to say it's Guthrie's. Guthrie's, do you go hard ooh or soft ooh?
Can we get a pronunciation key, please?
In either event, this is a great neighborhood bar. This is the last outpost where you can go after Wrigley and still be like, oh, we were out at the Cubs game and we're in the neighborhood. Like once you start getting past there, like you're in Lakeview. You're on the north side of Chicago. It didn't matter that the Cubs played that day. That's my take. I like it. It's a good spot. Okay, last question. This is from Johnny Sausages at Johnny2Rex1. Thank you, Johnny Sausages. What level of SPF do you use in the bleachers, or do you raw dog it?
You raw dog the first game you go to, set that base temp for the rest of the summer. From that point on, if you want any sort of color, I think you got to go 30 or below. We're an anti-skin cancer show, but I will stick to that take.
I don't tan well. That may surprise some of you watching this, but I'm just generally a softer, pastier kind of just like guy. On that note, I'm SPF 30 and above, but I'm not carrying the fucking copper tone around with me when I get to the ballpark.
I think you're heavily reliant on other people having it.
They don't even let you bring the spray in anymore. It's too much of a safety risk. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. So can you bring in a lotion?
Yeah, you can bring in as much lotion as you want. You can fucking grease me up like a hog at the Arkansas State Fair.
Sorry I asked.
But as far as SPF and all this stuff is concerned, where does asking a stranger to borrow their suntan lotion rank for you in the pantheon of awkward asks? Excuse me, miss?
You know, if you're both drunk enough, it's fine. When you start asking them to lather it on your shoulders is when it gets a little weird in my personal experiences. Mm-hmm. But if it's the spray, it's fine. If it's the lotion, again, that's a different story. I don't know if you want to be sharing lotion with other people.
Excuse me, miss, I noticed you rubbing lotion on your body just a few innings earlier. Do you still have that lotion, and can you put it on my... Fill in the blank. What's your number one body part to be lotioned by a stranger?
We're doing Mad Libs right now. You know, well, the only one you really need assistance with is if you're doing your shoulders. But in that case, you're kind of going. That means you're popping the top off in the bleachers. So rare ask.
Anybody ever give you one of these?
I can't say they have. Something tells me you might have gotten one though.
Sometimes I can't get the back of my. I just see like I miss this part, and there's just little parts. Your knee. I wore shorts today. The inside part of this area, although you don't need help, you can just get in there anyways. But get that part, get your knee tops. Guys, this is Bleacher Bum TV. A lot of sunshine coming. Danny's a little sick last week. We sent him out in the elements. By the time we come back next week, any predictions? Are we still at the top of the standings?
We're still at the top of the standings.
Mm-hmm. And the only standings that matter in this office are good vibes and good times.
And our YouTube numbers.
Yeah, subscribe to the show. That's a good point, dude. That was really good. Subscribe. As we like to say in Barstool Chicago, We out here.